White House's national security advisor has met with China's foreign minister. Jake Sullivan secretly met with China's top diplomat in Europe over the weekend. Officials say the meeting was part of a larger effort to improve U.S.-China relations and, quote, maintain open lines of communication. It comes as the Secretary of the Air Force, Frank Kendall, is warning that China has been modernizing its military to, quote, design a force with the intention of having the ability to deter and, if necessary, defeat U.S. intervention in the Western Pacific.
Let's bring in right now Major General Julian Cheater. He's the Assistant Deputy under the Secretary of the Air Force and International Affairs. Thank you so much, General, for being with us. All right, so lay it out for us. So what's China preparing for?
Well, first of all, good morning, Joe and Mika. Thank you for having me on the show, especially on the Air Force birthday. Whatever China is preparing, we will be 76 years young. The United States will be ready. And, one thing to keep in mind is that we have strong alliances with our allies and partners who are able to deter aggression. And certainly conflict is not inevitable in this region. But it is concerning about this aggressive behavior, and we want to follow international rules-based system.
So talk about the aggressive behavior that concerns you the most.
Yeah, from our perspective, any type of intrusion towards Taiwan is certainly concerning the modernization efforts. So for those reasons, we are certainly creating more interoperability throughout the region. We have lots of exchange programs. So, for example, we have F-35 pilots right now embedded with Australia teaching there, but across the region. And if you look at, fifth-generation fighters being flown out of Japan, South Korea, Australia, and others, those provide a foundation for a strong deterrence. So the key to remember is that we're much stronger together, and we can deter aggressive behavior in that region.
Well, the goal, obviously, General, is to deter. Meanwhile, though, China's spending, 6-7% a year increasing on defense. They have the advantage of geography. Taiwan's only spending about 2.5%. We've got global responsibilities that limit what we can do there. Are you at all worried that while our goal is deterrence, and if necessary, defense, that we're simply not where we need to be? There's still a gap between where we are and where we need to be.
So, from my perspective, I think the center of gravity here is that we have so many strong allies and partners. So, alone, it's difficult to do it, especially in a force like that. But when you look at what each country brings to the fight, and they certainly have a vested interest in deterring aggression, I think we're in a good shape there. But certainly, investing and modernizing and looking to the future makes sense for all of us.
So the president has been certainly making that pitch, the idea of looking to the other nations, including those in Asia, and suggesting, hey, we're the way to do it. Come with America and its allies rather than just relying on Beijing. That was his message to the G20 in India. We're going to hear from that again this week at the United Nations. There's also been some brand new reporting in the New York Times over the weekend outlining just how escalated both countries' efforts are to spy on the other. Just what's your level of concern between this and the lack of communication on the military level between Washington and Beijing that something could flare?
There's always the chance of miscommunication, but as we see with meeting at the higher levels over this past weekend between National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and his counterpart, that is a positive step to making sure that there is no miscommunication. We have seen some, unprofessional behavior as far as intercepts throughout the region there, so that is concerning. Certainly, China doesn't want to have, I think, an incident, but increasing those communication flows is helpful.
General, one of the things that America's adversaries look at is the political dysfunction in this country, and you've got a prime example of it going on in the military sphere at the moment with Senator Tuberville, the Republican, trying to blocking military promotions at the most senior levels at the Pentagon. How concerned are you about those blockages and whether they're causing an effect on your ability to do your job and the health and safety of the people who serve under you?
So certainly this is outside my lane, more in the political realm, but our service secretaries have been unified in their responses, and Secretary Austin as well, to explain that it does undermine overall readiness. Just this last weekend, I was talking with an attaché at an event, and he remarked that it is a little bit confusing as you look to the future when they try to set up, long-range meetings with their senior members of their militaries, who is it that they're going to meet with? And so it does create some uncertainty. I'm sure we'll work through it, but I think our political leaders have articulated that it is a threat.
All right, Assistant Deputy Undersecretary of the Air Force and International Affairs, Major General Julian Cheater, thank you so much.
Thank you, General.
For being on this
Thank
morning.
you for your service, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the Air Force.
Thank you, Joe.